The reason I promote the Patriot Power Cell is because it freaking works. So I take it with me wherever I go. Whether I'm driving down the road, camping, in an airport, it doesn't matter. You can stop me wherever I am and say, hey Brian, where's the Patriot Power Cell, huh? You said you carried it with you wherever you go. I'll pull it out of my bag and say, boom, I got it. If the lights go out, boom, got you covered. Need to charge 2 devices at the same time? Boom, got you covered. Are you out in the middle of nowhere and you need to charge a device and you need to charge it now? Boom, capture the power of the sun with the Patriot Solar Bank. Maybe you need to send out an SOS signal. Done. Grab a couple of these for yourself and your family and you'll never be without power again. My link with the coupon code is in the description below.
Gentleman is not recognized. Gentleman is not recognized. Gentleman is not recognized.
Gentleman is not recognized.
Gentleman is not recognized.
Gentleman is not recognized.
I'm going to use that line the next time I have an encounter with a police officer and he asks me if I know why I'm being pulled over. You know what, officer? You're pulling me over because you're nothing but a piece of Schiff.
Mr. Chairman, I have a parliamentary inquiry.
The gentleman is not recognized. I do want to comment,
Mr. Chairman, I have a point of order under HRES 660.
The gentleman will state her point of order.
The point of order is, will the chairman continue to prohibit witnesses from answering Republican questions as you've done in closed hearings and as you did this week when you interrupted our questions?
That is not a proper point of order. The gentleman will suspend.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chairman, I have a
The gentleman is not recognized.
Mr. Chairman, I have a point of order.
The gentleman is not recognized.
I have a point of order, though.
The gentleman is not recognized. I do want to respond. I allowed the ranking member to.
I have a point of order.
The gentleman is not recognized.
Mr. Chairman, there are 4 transcripts that have not been released.
Gentleman is not recognized.
Do you see this gavel in my slimy hand, Jordan? I can see it, partly because I have rather large eyes, but it means I have power, and I like power, Jordan. I like power.
The ranking member was allowed to exceed the opening statement, and I was happy to allow him to do so. I do want to respond to the call record. First of all, I'm grateful that the President has released the call record. I would now ask the President to release the thousands of other records that he has instructed the State Department not to release, including Ambassador Taylor's notes, including Ambassador Taylor's cable, including George Kent's memo, including documents from the Office of Management and Budget about why the military aid was withheld.
Mr. Chairman, I want you to release the 4
gentleman is not recognized.
I'm like Thor with this gavel, Jordan, and you shall respect my authority.
Positions. That's my point of order.
Gentlemen will suspend.
Chief.
We would ask the President to stop obstructing the impeachment inquiry. And while we're grateful he has
Positions. That's my point of order. Gentlemen will suspend.
Released a single document, he has nonetheless obstructed witnesses in their testimony and the production of thousands and thousands of other records. And finally, I would say this, Mr. President, I hope you'll explain to the country today why it was after this call and while the Vice President was making plans to attend the inauguration that you instructed the Vice President not to attend Zelensky's inauguration.
Mr. Chairman, I have a point of order. Mr. Chairman, I have a point of order under
Gentlewoman is not recognized.
So we know clearly you're going to interrupt us throughout this hearing.
Gentlewoman is not recognized.
Mr. Chairman, I have a
Today,
unanimous consent request.
Today, no.
Chairman, I have unanimous.
No. Chairman, I have unanimous. Listen, Stefanik, and all you people out there without the gavel, I have the gavel. This is my gavel. You might as well view me as the god of thunder when I pound my gavel. Bow down to my power and authority, or you'll find yourself in deep shit.
Gentleman is not recognized.
Gentleman is not recognized.
Today we are joined by Ambassador Marie Yovanovitch.
I want you guys to know that our witnesses don't have to have witnessed anything in order to be called our witnesses. If you don't agree, you'll be up Schiff's Creek without a paddle.
Gentleman is not recognized.
Gentleman is not recognized.
So, as the Schiff continues to hit the fan on the dog side of the corrupt congressional aisle, this is what's happening on the pony side.
They wanted to, what I call, bring a donor to work day, where they actually let one of their counselors, who's a big donor to the Democratic Party, ask questions of Corey Lewandowski. This is simply another process where they want staff members to ask, like Mr. Goldman last week, instead of members of Congress like Elise Stefanik and other people. These are the rules they set up because they want the narrative to be so tailored and so constructed to their one argument that they don't care. They hate this president so much that they do not care about process and rules. But then the worst part is they don't care about the substance. They know they have nothing, so now they're making it up and polling to figure out what is best to sell to the American people. Well, that's the story people should be writing about.
That sounded like Schiff's rules are the highway.
What it showed is, and and it showed that Adam Schiff is an incompetent chairman, as Chairman Nadler is on many occasions. A point of order cannot be ignored by a chairman. Now, they can rule against the point of order, but he has to hear the point of order. And to say that a member is not recognized simply says, this is a train, we're on the tracks. I'm sorry, Republicans, you're trying to lay on the tracks. Even if it's proper, I'm not going to have it because I only have one purpose in mind, is to impeach this president, and you're not going to get in my way. I don't care what the rules say. That's the important part that most people need to find. Most people may gloss over that. But at the end of the day, when the Senate looks at this and the American people look at it, they see a runaway chairman who has no idea what he's doing when it comes to actually carrying out a fair and honest procedure.
I'm Chairman Adam Schiff's grandpappy from the Hippocrat tribe, and I approve this message. If you get something out of these videos, like and share them with everybody you know everywhere you can on social media. And leave your thoughts about this for the world and the Google Thought Police in the comment section below. There's no proof that Jeffrey Epstein is dead, and millionaire pedos are still running child sex rings. I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video.